Welcome into the Chiefs Report. I'm your host, Harrison Graham, back with a fresh batch of rumors here on today's show, and a bit of a juicy one to kick things off here today because this is pretty interesting. How about trading for Saquon Barkley? This idea has been thrown out there. I actually saw a couple of you guys in the comment section asking me about this one as well. Now, here's what we know. The Giants are open to trading Saquon if they get the right value this offseason. He's entering the final year of his rookie contract. And, just to be frank, his production has dipped due to injuries, most notably that ACL tear he suffered back in the 2020 season. Now, Eric Moody, he's got a blue check mark on Twitter, said if the Chiefs were really smart, they would trade for Saquon Barkley. Let me correct that. If the Chiefs were really dumb, they would trade for Saquon Barkley. Why would the Chiefs trade for Saquon? He's entering the final year of his deal. He's got over $7 million left on his contract. He's not been the same player for a couple of years now, and the Chiefs don't need to overpay on a running back. Didn't we learn that with Clyde Edwards-Helaire? I don't think you'll be seeing the Chiefs drafting a first-round running back anytime soon because that one hasn't worked out great. He's just been okay, and he's fine, but why go trade real assets for Saquon Barkley when money is already tight? And plus, if you do, that means you have to commit to a contract extension, which I'm not doing that if I'm the Chiefs because I got bigger needs than a running back with an injury history. More on this in a second, but hey, Chiefs rumors, they're heating up. When Saquon Barkley trade buzz is out there, we're talking about it. Subscribe here on YouTube, and we will have you guys covered with more Chiefs news and rumors. Don't miss any of our daily videos. You look at Saquon's career, and early on, especially his rookie year, which still holds up as his best season by far with 15 touchdowns. I mean, he had over 2,000 scrimmage yards. He was dynamic. He was basically a more explosive peak Ezekiel Elliott. He was faster than peak Zeke. And now he's just not he's just not the same, Tears the ACL in 2020 that year after playing in just a couple of games. Last year came back, wasn't really full go, less than 1,000 all-purpose yards, only 4 touchdowns. He just doesn't look like the same player. He doesn't look like he has the same burst. Now, we'll see this year how he looks, if some of that burst is back. And, if he has a decent year and hits free agency, maybe you could sign him or something like that. But I'm not trading for Saquon Barkley. I'm just not doing it. You look at the Chiefs running back situation. Obviously, CEH is the only one under contract, but he's entering year 3, so you've got at least 2 more years of him, if not 3, if they pick up his 5th-year option, which so far I would guess they wouldn't. Darrel Williams, Jerick McKinnon are free agents. I think bringing one or both those guys back is very much a possibility. Derek Gore is an exclusive rights free agent. I expect him to be back for very cheap. We'll see what happens at fullback, but the way I see it, with the way this offense operates, re-sign Jerick McKinnon and or Darrel Williams. I'd be fine with bringing back both with that rotation with CEH, and let's ride. Let's go. You don't need Saquon Barkley. This is not a team that needs, a star running back, and he's not even a star. That's the thing. If this was peak Saquon, okay, maybe it's a different conversation, but that is not the player you're getting, at least based on recent evidence, and that being the last 2 seasons. So stick with the rotation. You're perfectly fine. Should the Chiefs trade for Saquon? Maybe you disagree. Type T for trade, type P for pass. Running back's just not a position I'm investing a lot of money or assets into at this point if I'm Kansas City, so I would not trade for him. I'm going to go ahead and type my P for pass. Now, Chiefs Kingdom, big announcement here. We are now on Rumble, which is a content creator app. You can watch a ton of videos over there as well. Our Chiefs Report videos will be published over there. From time to time, we will have exclusive content only over on Rumble, so go give us a follow, rumble.com/ChiefsTV. And hey, Rumble believes in, they don't believe in censoring, so you can go watch other programs as well, both on politics and finance and news. There's a lot of different creators over there that you can go check out. Give it a listen, give it a watch over there, and follow us over there because we got other channels at Chat Sports that are now on Rumble, and I don't want the Chiefs to be near the bottom in followers, so help us out, rumble.com/ChiefsTV for more Chiefs content over there. Okay, let's get to the next story here. Tyreek Hill is an extension in the works. Well, a report is out there from Pro Football Network that the Chiefs are eyeing an extension for Hill. Now, this makes sense, right? Entering the last year of his current contract, this is one of the premier players in the NFL. It makes sense to get a deal done and don't do what you did with Tyrann Mathieu and have him play out the last year of his career and then be stuck in a weird situation. Now, the report says that he would get a hefty raise. He's set to make just over $20 million this year, and I agree with that. I think he's going to get paid. Like, he is going to get a lot of money, Tyreek Hill is. Like, you're not talking about him going from 20 to 21, I don't think. I think he could get quite a big jump here. I think he could be the second highest paid receiver in the NFL when all is said and done. You look at the top 10 highest paid right now. I don't know if he'll top DeAndre Hopkins at 27 and a quarter, but I do think he'll top 22. I think that's very, very much a possibility. Right now, he's right there at 18 as the sixth highest paid receiver. I think he's definitely more worthy in terms of what he brings to the table for this Chiefs offense. I think he is going to get a lot of money on a new deal, and quite frankly, he's deserving of it because he, in a lot of ways, is what makes this offense go at the skill player spot. It opens up a lot of things. People double team him. Travis Kelce gets isolated. He's a big part of this thing. Is Tyreek Hill a top 5 receiver in the NFL? Type Y for yes, type N for no. I definitely think he is. Some would disagree. He's obviously a unique player, but especially for how he fits with the Chiefs, I mean, some could argue he's the best receiver in the NFL. Get your votes in, Y for yes or N for no. And if you don't believe me, if you don't think he's that good, he's done stuff through 6 NFL seasons that hardly any receivers have ever done based on statistical performance. Almost 500 catches, 6,600-plus yards, 56 touchdowns over 6 years, average about 14 yards. We know how much of a big play weapon he is as a receiver. Now, Nick Schwartz had this note, and I found this pretty interesting. Through 6 seasons, the touchdowns and the yards, now you factor in his rushing and return touchdowns. He has 66 total touchdowns. Only other receivers to accomplish that in the Super Bowl era. 2 guys. Randy Moss, Jerry Rice. Those are undoubted Hall of Famers, when they ended their football careers. Tyreek Hill might get $25 million a year, so get ready. He's going to make a lot of money, and he should because he's that good. And if the Chiefs let him go, someone else would pay him. Believe me on that. So I think he's going to get a lot of money. I think he should get a lot of money, and he's going to be a big part of this offense moving forward. How much would you give Tyreek Hill on a new contract? O for over $25 million, type U for under $25 million. If that's the market, I'm paying him what he wants because he's not a guy I could afford to lose if I am Kansas City. Let me know what you guys think on this one. Appreciate you guys for tuning in to the Chiefs Report. Be sure to hit that subscribe button here on YouTube, youtube.com/ChiefsTV. Like I mentioned as well, you guys can go follow us on Rumble as well. It's rumble.com/ChiefsTV. And we'll see you guys soon here on the Chiefs Report.